Virginia Roberts Giuffre is speaking out after Ghislaine Maxwell, the British socialite and heiress who dated convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, was found guilty of helping her former boyfriend groom underage girls for sexual abuse. Giuffre, a vocal Epstein survivor, said Wednesday's verdict gave her the justice that her soul yearned for. "My soul yearned for justice for years, and today the jury gave me just that. I will remember this day always," she tweeted. "Having lived with the horrors of Maxwell's abuse, my heart goes out to the many other girls and young women who suffered at her hands and whose lives she destroyed." Giuffre continued, "I hope that today is not the end but rather another step in justice being served. Maxwell did not act alone. Others must be held accountable. I have faith that they will be." Though she was not included in the trial against Maxwell, Giuffre has been outspoken about the abuse she experienced in the past. In 2000, Giuffre was 16 years old when she was recruited by Maxwell to work for Epstein. Giuffre says the pair groomed her and forced her to have sex with Epstein and others as part of an elaborate sex ring, from which she escaped in 2002. Epstein died in August 2019 while in prison on sex trafficking charges. On Wednesday, the jury convicted Maxwell of 5 out of 6 felony charges that accused her of recruiting, enticing and transporting minors to engage in illegal sex acts with Epstein. Giuffre also alleges that Epstein and Maxwell trafficked her to rich and powerful men, including Prince Andrew. In an ongoing lawsuit, she says she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew 3 times between 1999 and 2002 in London, New York, and on a private Caribbean island owned by Epstein. In a previous statement shared with People, Giuffre said, "I am holding Prince Andrew accountable for what he did to me. The powerful and rich are not exempt from being held responsible for their actions. I hope that other victims will see that it is possible not to live in silence and fear, but to reclaim one's life by speaking out and demanding justice." The royal has denied any wrongdoing. 2 months after Epstein's death, Andrew participated in a BBC interview intended to clarify his relationship with the disgraced financier and also address Giuffre's allegations. When BBC Newsnight anchor Emily Maitlis raised the issue of a photograph showing the royal with his arm around Giuffre's waist, thought to have been taken inside the London home of Maxwell on March 10, 2001, when Giuffre was 17 years old, the royal claimed he had no recollection of the encounter. "I don't remember that photograph ever being taken," he said. "I don't remember going upstairs in the house because that photograph was taken upstairs, and I am not entirely convinced that, that is what I would describe as me in that picture, but we can't be certain as to whether or not that's my hand on her, whatever it is, left side." Following the interview's backlash, Prince Andrew announced that he would be stepping back from public duties. Prince Andrew's legal team is expected to argue their motion to dismiss the case on January 4.